Penguin Random House Audio presents Mallon the Guru and the collected short stories of Freddie Prothero. This is the author, Peter Straub. Mallon the Guru. Near the end of what he later called his developmental period, the American guru Spencer Mallon spent 4 months traveling through India with his spiritual leader, Erdang, a fearsome German with a deceptively mild manner. In the third of these months, they were granted an audience with a yogi, a great holy man who lived in the village of Sanqual. However, an odd, unsettling thing happened as soon as Mallon and Erdang reached the outskirts of the village. A carrion crow plummeted out of the sky and landed with an audible thump and a skirl of feathers dead on the dusty ground immediately in front of them. Instantly, villagers began streaming toward them, whether because of the crow or because he and Erdang were fair-skinned strangers, Mallon did not know. He fought the uncomfortable feeling of being surrounded by strangers, gibbering away in a language he would never understand, and in the midst of this great difficulty, tried to find the peace and balance he sometimes experienced during his almost daily, generally 2-hour meditations. An unclean foot with tuberous 3-inch nails flipped aside the dead bird. The villagers drew closer, close enough to touch, and leaning in and jabbering with great intensity, urged them forward by tugging at their shirts and waistbands. They, or perhaps just he, Spencer Mallon, was being urged, importuned, begged to execute some unimaginable service. They wished him to perform some kind of task, but the task remained mysterious. The mystery became clearer only after a rickety hut seemed almost to materialize, mirage-like, from the barren scrap of land where it squatted. One of the men urging Mallon along yanked his sleeve more forcefully and implored him, with flapping, bird-like gestures, to go into the hut, evidently his, to enter it and see something. The man indicated the necessity for vision by jabbing a black fingernail at his protuberant right eye. I have been chosen, Mallon thought. I, not Erdang, have been elected by these ignorant and suffering people. Within the dim, hot enclosure, he was invited to gaze at a small child with huge, impassive eyes and limbs like twigs. The child appeared to be dying. Dark yellow crusts ringed its nostrils and its mouth. Staring.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?